loot, I guess, or... Oh, I gotta get up top. Okay. But all the areas to loot, though. Oh, hello. Oh, crap. We're safe. We're good. Whatever. Okay, I mean... Am I supposed to just dip out? Oh, God. Stuck. Bad guy? Yeah, bad guy. Down with corporate. Alright. I guess we're supposed to follow him through here, right? There's only 2 of them that survived. Pop a save real quick, because the game doesn't look like it's saving too frequently. Oh god. Shotgun guy. Yeah, we still got this nastiness on us though. It's pretty good armor. Hit up Pravati with it. 84, right? Or is it 84 for me? 100? Wait. 101? How does that work? I'm so confused. Screw it. Let her keep it. I don't care. Let her have it. That's not how that works for me, right? Like, if I put that on, that's not going to be 101. Even if it was, I'm fine. $74, $75. I'm sure that has something to do with perks. Total stealth. How's that working out for you? It's really not, I was hoping this would work, but didn't really do the job. Tactical shotgun. Maybe for Vicar. Gotta conserve my, my heavy ammo here. Why is there a delay on reload? Come on now. Alright. There. Incoming. Open fire! I think not. Okay, maybe he's gonna get me. I mean, isn't he blind for the most part? Am I confused? No, we're alright. This debuff lasts a crazy long time, though. Dude, N-Ray is insanely strong. Inferno Scythe. Yeah, I clearly have no resistance against that, because I'm getting peppered. Hang on. Yeah, I have no resistance against that. I was hoping that would go a different way, like I'd bait them into the explosives, but that did not work. Requires board ID, yeah, I'm sure it does. Don't have that right now. Oh gosh. Just making sure I save throughout it, because it doesn't look like it's auto-saving. Well, it's clearly what they do the broadcasting. Anything in here? 402 on the bolter pistol. Oh boy, here we go. Another room. Oh, those are our guys. Okay. We going up again? All right.
We got trouble.
This might work, it might not work.
May you find peace in death.
Not good. Not good while I'm reloading. Seriously? No stagger? Oh, crap. Oh, of course. Of course he has a scythe. Whew. Okay, then. Anybody got heavy ammo? Because I need some. Well, this guy's got these crazy heavy weapons. Yeah, I'm going to be totally out of heavy ammo when I get up to the boss. 100%. What's all that down there? Those are the MSI troopers, or, yeah. Shit, had to be a commander, didn't it? Even if they're like that, they don't surrender, so... I think I was shooting him for a second. What we got there? 49? Eh. How are we looking? 84 on the helmet? Is that what that says? Or 64? I need to read it. Come on. 89 on the helmet. $62. They're kitted. Trying to get them as stacked as possible. Pretty much same layout, right? Catwalks on the bottom. Oh, there's a chest down there. Might have ammo in it. I'm going for it. There's another one down there. I'll go check that out too. Yep, that was a good call. Be some cartridges. How are we looking here? Don't fall to your death. We're good. Yeah, I'm not going all the way down there, but we'll check this out. Mods, good stuff. On the other side. Weapon parts. Alright, I'm gonna go to that little underpass I see over there. Or whatever it is, another little catwalk area. It's not so much about heals as it is ammo. I just feel like my damage is just garbage on some of these weapons. Or my spec is. One of the two. Could be a ladder that leads down. Need that ammo. Nice. Be kind of cool if these consoles did something. Instead of just being for, you know, kind of for show. His is a 625, but his is upgraded, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's a tactical shotgun. It's a tactical shotgun, but every time it cutscenes, it doesn't look like a tactical shotgun. It looks like this shotgun, the sawed-off. This is 518. 695s. So what did I just pick up? I think I picked up another sawed-off, right? 518. Okay. Well, it is what it is. All right, time to go to the elevator, pop a save, and go to the elevator.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
You look ready.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Venus and I are saving the colony. I'm just rooting out corruption, one idiot at a time.
That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We
It's a-
have steps,
it's a plan, though.
action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
There's no call for hostility. You're warning some essence words. Chairman Rockwell, just the man here.
No call for... You unbelievable bastard. Sophia should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged, quartered, bankrupted. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
I'm not waiting for anything. The colony needs saving right now. How long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
I'm sure we can talk about this. Let's work something out. I'll be there before you know it. I can't wait to get there and kill you.
Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Hold on. Save here. That's sealed, so I guess we're going left. Big boy. Oh, I am so close to hacking that. Alright. Let's see here.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
There we go. Oh, you gotta go after Parvati, huh? I got a lot of ammo on this. Probably want to get it. Oh, okay, of course. Oh. Not the best spot. I'm thinking these don't do anything. We get them up? Nope. That's sealed too. Alright, I got one down. I mean, I think the guy's hard enough without like extra bots. Electricity probably is the way to go on these guys. Does he just keep spawning them? I watch my health. Alright, where's he at? I was kind of hoping I could get him to ram the wall. Alright, I gotta get this little nugget on the back there. Come on. Yeah, they're gonna spawn more in a second. Oh! Yeah, he's got buddies. Time to run. Just gotta keep my distance from him. Should be okay for the most part. Not the best. Oh, what does he got? One more up? Alright, so I think it's about every 25% or so. Ah, crap. Oh, shit. Not good. I don't get why my heal doesn't work, so it's... Do I have that much health? It's a very slow heal. There we go. Gotta go. Well, see if I can get him to kind of steamroll this way. Come on, big guy. Which way did he smack into here? Alright. Where's the boss? My concern right now. Okay, he's back there. Got it. That's a lot more. These guys are a lot harder. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, I'm like not getting crits. Shit. Hang on. Are the guns busted up? Yeah, let's try repairing the guns real fast. It's weird. Like, what's going on with the weapons? These things are annoying. Can I get at least one of them down? I think I got one finally. Can't go, can't do it. I gotta kite him. Can't go toe to toe. Hey, what's up, dude? Alright, how many we got? I wonder if I just leave one up. Will I be alright? Alright, how much health does he have? 25? Damn, those things clock in. Man, this thing's so adamant about dying. I think I killed it, unfortunately. Yeah. Run, damn it! This isn't a vacation. That's not a good sound. That was close. Whew, okay. You back up? Good. Got the key. Bunch of these things around here. Probably electrical damage or shock damage would have been ideal, right? Alright, let's go deal with the boss. Nice place. I guess he doesn't want to talk. Ooh, he's toast.
Get me out of here.
Let's see. There we go. Hey, we got him.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind. And I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yeah. The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh?
Pretty much.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved
Ah,
my life.
itchy nose.
But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
No beer?
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Okay.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. The road is long, and we haven't a moment to waste. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Somebody has to run the colony. I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the colonists. I'm going to do what I've always done, whatever I want, all the time.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that.
I think the second one's more diplomatic.
When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan.
I think it broke.
But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on
Oh, okay. We're good.
At the end of
We're
the
good.
board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together.
Nayoka?
The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's.
I freaking knew that was going to happen.
To ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community.
Oh, okay.
The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Oh, wow.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical.
Yeah, we never got this thing running.
State of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years
That's pretty cool.
to come.
I would say the second half of this game is really like very strong. Like the first half of this game, I was saying earlier, yeah, like on Wednesday,